since it's now middle of May, I've decided it's definitely time to start getting some flowers set up on that decking. And I've been to Garden Centre and bought a few bits and bobs, plus some more vegetables. And I'll give you a quick look at what we've got. So as you can see, we have picked up quite a few things. One of the first things that we got with these 6 packs of petunias, and these are called Duo Mix. So I'm assuming we're going to get all different coloured flowers from these, but very healthy looking plants. And we got 4 packs of these. This one's already started to flower, and so has this one. As I said, looking a little bit closer, really nice, healthy, compact plants. And the reason I got 4 packs is not just because I want a nice display of lots of flowers on decking this year. It's because from Garden Centre you get a pack of 6 plants for £2.99, which I think is a good price anyway. But if you buy 4 packs, you get 4 packs for £10. So you've got to get a deal whenever you see one like that. Then I've bought some more French beans. These ones are called Tender Green, and as you can see, very healthy looking plants. We got 2 packs of those. These were £3.49 a pack, but you don't just get 1 plant in each cell. There's around 4 separate plants per cell, so that's a good deal. And the reason I bought more French beans is because this variety is a dwarf one, so we can put those in small containers and just have a little bit of a construction at the back of it for them to climb up. But apparently they're quite heavy cropping plants, so we thought we'd give them a go. Then I bought one of these. Unfortunately, there's no label on it to say what type of plant it is, but I think it might be either Saphinia or a plant that's called Million Bells. They produce all season long, and as you can see, you get lots and lots of flowers on them. These are going in one of those baskets. And then to finish that basket off, I've also bought some ivy, and you get quite a few pieces of ivy in these little pots. That was £1.99, and these were £5.99, which does seem quite expensive, but just that one plant will fill the entire basket. And then we'll trail that ivy down the front, so it'll have a really nice effect. And the last thing that I bought is these marigolds, and they're called French Bee. But we didn't just buy the marigolds for the colour. Marigolds planted near vegetables have a lot of benefits. One benefit is they repel certain insects like aphids. So any insects that might harm your plants, they'll help keep them away because of that pungent smell that they've got. But they also attract beneficial insects as well, like ladybirds and bees. So you're getting 2 bites at cherry from those plants. Definitely worth having in your garden, plus the fact that they are really colourful. I only got 1 pack of those, but I am going back to get some more, because I'm going to put a row at the front of those 2 planters we've got, and I might put a few on decking. If we can attract pollinators using flowers, we're not only getting that colour, but we're getting better pollination. So quite a few things that we purchased in one go, but it's come to that time of year now where you just want to get as much on go as you can. On the downside, over the last couple of days, those winds came back, and they come back with a vengeance as well, along with rain. And from what I've seen, we've got about 6 days of rain away, which is not great when it's coming up towards middle of May. But what can we do? We did have quite a good April, so April showers, again, have come in May. But because we had all those winds, those French beans took another hit again, and I just picked off all the dead leaves. But wind damage, as I've said in past, can cause a lot of problems for your plants. I'll give you a quick look at the French beans. So this is where we're at. Once again, we've got quite a bit of windburn. They are, however, still trying to grow. You can see on top there, all that new growth. And the same again with this one. I'm hoping those winds are going to go away very shortly, just to give these plants a fair chance. while I'm stood here, a quick look at that tumbling tom tomato plant again. You can see that that's now in flower, and it's the only one we've moved on to a big container like that, but I think I'm going to move that again into an even bigger one. But moving down, if we look at these carrots, you should be able to see there carrot tops, and that's something we have to keep an eye on all year. Keep covering them over. They will discolour, they'll turn green. Your carrot will still be edible, but you're going to waste a bit of it if you don't keep on top of this job. But they're still looking quite healthy, so I'm pleased with progress with those. And inside this propagator, that cucumber has come on really well. It's starting to put out a lot more growth now. We still haven't got any germination from those Atlantic giant pumpkin seeds, but I'm sure they're on the way. And it is definitely time to start moving the rest of these tumbling tom plants, because they are starting to flower now. We moved them on into these 2-litre pots to give them a bit more room to grow, and we did the same with the pepper plants. But I think it's time to start thinking about a bigger container. I might give them another week or so and then we'll move them on. And we have got quite a few that we need to move. And I haven't potted that one on yet, so that's a job for today. This planter is really doing well. We've got lots of flowers on our strawberry plants now, as you can see down there. And I'm keeping my eye on these carrots. Look how much they've shot up in just a couple of weeks since we planted them. It's brilliant. And his onions are doing really well too. We've yet to finish this planter off. I'm just deciding what to put in there, but we'll get that done in May. That is the little gem lettuce that we put in this pot. Just one plant. Originally it was 2, but one died back. But because it's in a nice sized pot, look how well they're doing. And it's time to take an harvest on those mixed salad leaves as well. Such amazing colour. And at the back of that we have got some spinach, and at the front of it we've got beetroot leaves, all for mixed salads. And what we'll do with those is we'll cut them and then they'll grow back. So it's cut and come again, salad leaf. Meanwhile we'll harvest these other little gems one at a time as we need them, because they've still got quite a way to go before they start arting up, but you can take them anytime you want. So a quick shopping spree, but I think for what we paid we got some amazing deals, and I can't wait to get all these planted up. And that's the progress of those other carrots we put in that small container. They are holding their own. Still nothing from the potatoes, but they can take quite a few weeks to surface, so we're not concerned about that. So, as you've seen, a very successful shopping trip. And all those other plants are now starting to mature that much quicker. You can see just how much growth those plants have put on in those 2-tier planters. And somebody did ask me about those 2-tier planters, where I got them from and how much. And I got them off Amazon, and they were £60 each. So if you want to get hold of one of those, pop onto Amazon and have a quick look. So because the weather is still up and down, things like French beans are staying in that propagator. I don't want it to get damaged like the full-sized climbing ones. So just for another week or so, we will just protect them. And if I take them out, they have got some roots, but they're not yet root bound. So I think we're going to be good for another couple of weeks before we definitely have to move them on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you so much for being part of this channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to see what containers we put all these in, plus what else I'll probably buy over at weekend, then please hit that subscribe button, press that notifications bell, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.